Once upon a time, there was a noble king who decided to hold a feast for the whole kingdom, except Blue, because Jace was a weirdo and he didn't really like him. So he got the fires burning, he got the dwarves swinging at chicken, he prepped his best goose, got his cat away from the oven, invited the noblewomen to help prepare his palace, allowed them to bring their weird pets. They only eat salad anyway, so it's okay. And good old King Kenrith had a lot of really good friends, super friends you could call them. Gideon Blackblade, a Johnny, who was the strength of his pride. Soren, we don't talk about his pastime. Corvold, who wasn't so super, but told the best stories. We really don't know why this guy's here, but he's better than Jace. He decided to invite Sarkin. Don't really like him that much, but he has these really cool pills that turn you into dragons. Pretty cool stuff. And of course, Nissa, whose spinach dip will shake your world. Of course, Liliana, who brings an army with her every time, but they don't eat anything, they're undead. And of course, good Lady Chandra was also invited to the feast. They all gathered together, and then Kenrith said, "Let's feast." And so we did. All right, up against Tomato Barbin. Bring it on, Tomalo. And our Royal Grazer is pretty nice here. Witch's Oven, meh. We really hope we find lands. This is pretty risky without it, but I mean, we have a really good turn one play. And we're just gonna go land, find red mana, and be happy. Or like a Paradise Druid. Well, we really need to hit lands for this Fire of Invention. All right, play Grazer. Overgrown Tomb. Tapped. Pass the turn. Witch's Oven. Giant Opportunity can be pretty good for us here, actually. If we can... Oh man, if only this had a little bit more toughness. That actually might be a way to play with Witch's Oven, is just find a lot of creatures with like 4 toughness. And just get tons of food for Giant Opportunity, because you only need 2 food. I always think that you need 3 because it creates 3. But all you need is 2 to start creating 7/7s and such. So they could have Justice Strike. That's probably the best removal for this Giant Opportunity. Do I want to actually just be using this? Pass to my turn. I could use Giant Opportunity to create 3 food tokens for this Wicked Wolf. That is also pretty good. We don't have any guarantees on that, though. Let's play this tap. Let's pass the turn. So we did find land. Land is good. We're still ramping away. We don't have any red mana whatsoever. And 25 lands in the deck means that we should be hitting lands pretty consistently. Season of Growth. Yeah, oh, that's not good. Pass to my turn. Cauldron Familiar. There we go. That's good. For all the things we got going on here, that's at least a pretty good play. All right, pass the turn. So what we can do here is actually we're going to sack the Cauldron Familiar and then go to the next turn, sack the Arboreal Grazer, play Giant Opportunity, unless we hit red mana for Fires of Invention, and even then we might just do that still. A Season of Growth number 2. That's pretty good. All right, sack the Familiar. Pass to my turn. Oh, and we find the Fires, actually, so this is really good. Fires of Invention. I want to hold on to Witch's Oven, or Wicked Wolf, I mean. Hit the Grazer. Giant Opportunity. I may sacrifice 2 foods. Why can't I cast this one? Wait, which one is this? All right. That was really weird. Why wasn't it even letting me have the option of the other one? And why wasn't it? Oh, so it did say that one of them created tokens. That's really weird. It didn't even offer the other option because it says that you can, it's a May ability, so you should at least have the opportunity to do the other one. That was really weird. A Gruul Spellbreaker comes out. Not really a match against our Liliana, though. A booyah. They do get a couple scries. So what we can do here, too, is we can play Cauldron Familiar, sack it, play Wicked Wolf, pump it, kill Gruul Spellbreaker, swing in for a 7/7. Pretty good stuff. Dude, I'm liking this deck. Actually, you probably ought to be playing more copies of this giant here. Is it only from hand? Down to 12. It fights up to one target. It is really nice to actually be able to hit a target, but I really don't know what I was thinking. You have to have a food token for that to work. So submit 0. Yeah, resolve. Pass the turn. If we hit land, we get Liliana into creating food tokens and drawing cards every turn and doing some awesome stuff. If they do end up killing Wicked Wolf here, we at least get to grab some food off of it, bring back Witch's Cauldron Familiar. So there's some good stuff happening here. And this is just each opponent, so we can still target them even with Cauldron Familiar here, so that's fine. All right, how much damage do they do here? It has trample, so blocking with Wicked Wolf doesn't really make sense. No blocks. We can gain life if we really need to. And I mean, we were actually just pretty close to the lethal. We have 10 damage. All right, opponent uses Colossus. Makes it really big. Defiant Strike, okay. Lots of card draw. Lots and lots of card draw. This means that we're most likely just dead on the next turn. Killing Gruul Spellbreaker probably would have been the best thing to do. I'm wondering if it was worthwhile to kill the giant for that. If we find our second Witch's Oven, we win next turn. Now we don't. Okay, pass to my turn. Give me land. Land is probably the best here. There we go. There's land. All right, land Liliana for free.
I am the master here.
Do I want to make him sacrifice this? All right, swing in. So this is what I think I do. Sacrifice this. Draw a card, another fires. Then each player sacrifices 2 creatures.
From battle to the grave. I'll find a use for you later.
And then we just have to try to win with this Cauldron Familiar. We can bring it in as a blocker as long as they can't kill us. We also can just crack one of these for life gain. Oh wait, we can't cast spells on their turn, right? So we do have to do this now. How does this read? Because I just cast 3 spells with Cauldron Familiar. So I'm not actually casting it when I sacrifice a food. Okay, there it is. So I'm just returning it from the graveyard to the battlefield. So I can do that at instant speed. So it would have been better to play that out as a blocker rather than in case they have a way to like shock it or something here. If they do, I mean, we do get to bring it back out again. 10th District Legionnaire, okay. Colossus gives it trample, I believe, so... Let's see here. Yeah, so Colossus gives it trample as well. If they have God's Willing, it pumps it as well. So like they have some ways to do, I think, 8 to 9 points of damage. We do get to gain life when we need to, though. We need to not draw any more lands now. We've actually hit a lot of lands in a row. Paradise Druid, okay. As long as they don't gain any life, we're pretty good here. In fact, it's better for them not to swing in. God's Willing, alright. Kills a Liana now. That is annoying. Either way, though, we swing in with Cauldron Familiar and win. Like, what would have been better is maybe to have him back as a blocker. Let's see if they decide to do that or kill Liliana. Swings at our face. Very interesting. Down to 6. Pass to my turn. Okay. Create a zombie. Swing in with Cauldron Familiar. What you gonna do about it? If you kill it, we get to bring it back. Yeah, so they kill it. We get to draw a card.
They were a lousy servant anyway.
Yep, submit. Yes. Kill Cauldron Familiar. Bring it back, and we win.
Waste not, want not.
There we go. That was a really close game. Really close. I do think that they could have strung together a couple things to kill us even with being able to gain food on that last turn. I guess not, because the 1 extra damage with Cauldron Familiar probably would have kept us alive. But man, that was awesome. What a game. This is definitely a keeper. Though we're missing a lot of colors here. But, you know, the Grazers only like the green stuff anyway, so... what can we do about it? We'd like to find like a Dragon Skull Summit off the top, something like that. All right, Minnie, what you got? Forest and Goose, the Goosey. Well, can't play anything. Pass the turn. Basically any land. There's only one land that comes in untapped at this point, and that's Castle Lochwain. Beebro Elder. Probably would have been really good in this deck, actually. Oh, sweet. Exactly what we didn't want. All right. No attacks. Oh, that was awful. And my luck when it comes to drawing the colors and the lands that I need is so bad. Polismir's already out? Man, Beebro Elder is awesome. Maybe we should invite him to the party. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and kill Beebro Elder. I can fully spoke right. All right. No attacks. Pass the turn. Paradise Druid. Is this just like a wolf deck? Wolves are pretty fun. We'll go ahead and kill this guy. We'll kill Goose here. The Goosey. Stomping ground tap. Pass the turn. All we need is black mana. Black mana would be nice. Once we get Gideon out as well. Pretty sweet stuff. Night Pack Ambusher. Yeah, so this is definitely a Wolves deck. Gets to kill our Wolf. Boo. We'll say no blocks. We'll take it now. I'd rather save our Gideon with this. What can we grab with Sorin? A Wicked Wolf? And a Grazer? Nah, not really worthwhile yet.
Together we can banish evil from this plane.
Make him
Share my
indestructible.
light.
Pass the turn. Alright, we're gonna find a Fires of Invention one of these games. Another Night Pack Ambusher. He's playing it on his turn. I mean, it is good because it means he gets to kill Gideon here and get in for damage. But you're missing out on the Wolfity Wolf there. Hey, grab a swamp. Yids is dead.
You should fear those born of darkness.
So the nice thing here with Wicked Wolf, we get to kill Tolsmir, which is worthwhile.
Darkness.
And we get to gain some life because, oh, Sorin was gone by the time it worked. That's right. Got a Torronus. All right, and we did. We'll let him do it. That was bad. All right, up against Liv. Bring it on, Liv. And unless that's Roman numerals, then it's like 50 something, 53. All right, this is actually looking really, really good. We have quite a few lands in here. If we could find a third land, Fable Passage comes in untap with Fires, into Sarkin, into Happiness. Yes, we dig it. And Sarkin with the ability to actually block with our creatures at ramp initially is so much better. We have so much more protection at that point, especially like a hexproof Paradise Druid. Pretty good stuff. All right, Forest the Goosey. La Goose. The other thing too is we can just ramp up and play things outside of Fire of Invention stuff. It just says that we can't cast stuff for... Dang it. All right, well, we get a win, but that's just because we had the prettiest goose in all the land. All right, we finally found a Fires and we have some ramp to get to it, although that's not necessarily how this works. But we're gonna keep this. Hello, Sabians. Oh. See, he's playing the color that we just can't have on holidays. They always talk politics, all this kind of stuff. Just, it's never worth our time, right? Let's go Temple Garden, Goosey. Pass the turn. Ooh, Elementals. Uh-oh. Elementals actually probably pretty good here. Play Paradise Druid. Pass the turn. We do get Wicked Wolf next turn to kill a Risen Reef here. Cloud Concealer. Okay. Omnath can also be coming down next turn, which we would like to be able to kill. Let's play Paradise Druid. Question is, do I want to play Witch's Oven? Then Paradise Druid kind of dies, which we can then sack it, right? So yeah, okay, let's go ahead and do this. Witch's Oven, pass the turn. Scorch Spitter, okay. So no Omnath yet, which is very good for us. Icon of Ancestry though, not very good for us. In fact, very bad. That means they can actually swing in here. But they don't, they do, okay. No blocks. Down to 11. Do I want to crack this now? I know that we have a better chance of hitting land without cracking it here. But if we don't, it's really bad. We just go with Fires of Invention anyway, we get Wicked Wolf. So yeah, I guess we just... There we go. Actually, we wouldn't because we wouldn't have the lands, but now we do. I guess we still want more lands maybe here. Alright, play Wicked Wolf. Kill... We may just want to kill Scorch Spitter here. Because we get rid of two things on the ground. We have another Wicked Wolf to come in and kill the Cloud Conceer. And pass the turn. We'll crack Fatal Passage so that we can get another food. Omnath. Omnath. Yes, we will use his ability. This does mean, though, that he can't block. But we also get to kill Omnath here. But then we have to find a way to not die to this Cloud Conceer. We'll say no blocks. Take it. Find our swamp. Create some food. Pass to my turn. Not exactly what we're wanting there. You do like more lands though, I guess. Okay, Goose. Play the Wolf. Fight the Omnath. Use ability, yes. Use ability, yes. Alright, we get to kill Omnath, that is pretty nice. Now we just hope they don't have another one, and we still have to find a way to kill this Cloud Conceer. Which, I mean, we can gain enough life each turn with like Witch's Oven or something to be able to counteract it. With the issue is if we keep using this to save our life. At an island. Probably gonna use the Icon of Ancestry here. I mean, if they find like a Risen Reef off the top, gonna be pretty good. Elemental's still very good. Surprised I haven't seen more people playing them. Creeping Trailblazer. Eee, that's really not good for us. They have another one of those. Basically dead. All right, I am going to crack Fabled Passage this time. We're going to take the 4. Hopefully we're not dead to anything. I mean, we can Witch's Oven to kill something and gain life if we need to. I'm trying to remember if we have anything that needs more colors. We'll go ahead and grab plains, why not? Pass to my turn. Beanstalk Giant. Alright, so first off for free, cast the Giant. Grab Mountain, why not? If I actually cast this out, we have to pay for mana for it, which means we don't get to use Gilded Goose's ability. That means we get to block on the ground a little bit better, though. You'd really think this guy would have reach. All right, let's pass the turn. Yeah, digs with Icon. Reaping a Trailblazer. That's really bad. Dang it. If they have Creeping Trailblazer into Omnath, this is so bad for us. They can just hit our face then. Which, I mean, we can survive. Anything with power 4 or greater creates 2 food tokens. We're going to bake that wolf into a pie. Okay, Creeping Trailblazer. Just swinging in the air. We have to sacrifice something here. I'm going to go ahead and block with Gilded Goose so that we don't take any damage. We're going to go ahead and create a food token. Sacrifice, create a food token. I mean, with Fires of Invention, we don't really have to ever spend the mana until you really need it. Come on. All right, well, this does give us Beanstalk Giant to play for free, right? I mean, we're happy about that. And it does thin our deck of lands. So also happy about that. And I mean, all we can do really is just try not to die to that. We have to actually do something at some point here. But these Creeping Trailblazers are massive. Being able to have creatures that are indestructible against them, pretty nice. These Paradise Druids are basically dead to us at this point, so we could just block with them. We know that we can chump block. So let's go ahead and swing in with the big Wicked Wolf. They can actually just pump it, so even if we go to kill it, they just pump it and we're good. It takes them off of Icon of Ancestry, though. So they have a little bit less card advantage. But and also getting rid of our food tokens is really bad for us too. Oh yeah, it just takes it, which is pretty good for us. We at least get to do something. We progress the game towards winning a little bit, even though I don't think we're actually going to finish this one off. We just need to have a flyer. We have Corvold in the deck, which would be great. That would be like the best top deck. We would love Corvold. Gains back all the life we just dealt. Oh yeah, that's great. Healer of the Glade. If they have Omnath, we're just dead because they can just go to our face. Chandra, oh gosh.
You know what's better than having a plan? Basically, anything.
I think we survived this
Don't
turn,
worry.
but
I
these guys
brought
are
something.
4-2s. Holy crap. Never mind, yeah, we don't survive this at all. Dude, if you swing with these guys, you win. If they don't swing in here, I'm just conceding. It won't even give them the satisfaction of doing anything. There we go. All right, thank you all for joining me at the feast. I know we never got quite a few of these cards out there, and I can't help out with what we draw or don't draw. But the feast is really fun, and I hope you guys have a great, a fantastic or a happy Thanksgiving, as the saying goes. Anyway, and again, like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.